Hello, this is Pastor Amy Slater once again here at Southgate United Methodist Church on this beautiful Wednesday, September 16th. Um, it is a gorgeous day outside. We've had several days of beautiful weather here in beautiful Lincoln, Nebraska, and so I encourage all of you who are local to us to get out in that beautiful weather and enjoy it. Fall is one of my favorite times of year when it's not quite so hot and when we've got beautiful sun and all. So I encourage you to get out and enjoy that beautiful weather. Speaking of encouragement, that's kind of the topic that I wanted to talk about in this week's midweek message. The gift of encouragement. The Apostle Paul talks about encouragement as a spiritual gift in Romans chapter 12. He lists a number of gifts, prophecy and service and teaching, but he also says if your gift is encouragement, devote yourself to encouraging. Other translations use the word exhortation, which isn't something we really use in today's vernacular. Encouragement is kind of what we understand that word to be now, and it's basically a gift of motivating other people to do good things that are good for themselves or good for others. Um, I have a number of times received encouragement from others to pursue something that I might not have done otherwise, or just small gifts of encouragement from people just to help lift my mood and to pull me out of a slump. It is a real gift to be able to motivate people to do good works and to kind of pull folks out of a slump too. And I think we all can have that gift of encouragement, and it's one that maybe we ought to flex those muscles and make sure that our gifts of encouragement are still being actively used. I think now more than ever we could all use a little encouragement. So I have a little bit of a challenge for you, and that is to identify maybe one or two or three people that you want to offer some encouragement to. Maybe you know of somebody who's trying to make a decision of whether or not to pursue some kind of action or big change, and you think that they could really use some encouragement in that process. Or maybe there's somebody that you know that you just love that they're in your life. Some of the best, a wonderful gift is to hear from somebody to say, "I am glad you're in my life." Just you being you and being part of my life. Who in your life needs to hear that? And maybe you need to hear that too. And the best way is to start spreading that gift around as well. So I encourage you to be an encourager and to express that spiritual gift that I think all of us have the capability of. And maybe we all need to work on spreading that encouragement as well. And, if you want to share with me, I love hearing your stories. What is a time when somebody has encouraged you? And what has that meant in your life? And what change or impact has that had? Or maybe you know a great teacher or a great coach who's a really great motivator. I'd love to hear those stories from you and to hear what all has encouraged you over the years. I know I've had a number of different pastors and teachers, my parents and other family members who have encouraged me in different things. And I'm really grateful for that. So go forth and be great encouragers this week and tell me your stories of what happens out of that. Coming up this Sunday, we are continuing in our series on parables. We are hearing the story of the mustard seed. Jesus tells a parable comparing the kingdom of heaven to a mustard seed that is planted and it starts out small, but then it grows and it becomes a habitat for birds and other creatures. And what does that mean when you compare that to the kingdom of heaven? What do we learn about the kingdom of heaven from the mustard seed, from these little things? So I look forward to worshiping with you on Sunday. We also have the podcast releasing on Friday. So be sure to subscribe to that if you're a podcast listener. Jeff and Amy at the Well. We also share the link on the Facebook page. Um, and of course, we have our 3 ways of connecting to worship on Sunday: in person, 8:30 and 11, live streaming online at 8:30. You can watch the recording anytime after that. And we also have our sermon by phone, where you can call in and listen to the service anytime after 4 o'clock on Sunday. That phone number is 402-261-0325. So I hope you're all having a wonderful week, and go forth and be great encouragers. Remember that God loves you, so do I, and I'll see you Sunday.